There's that type of guy who you're imagining right now. But then there are also like big
I was
like
imagining
buff,
him right now.
muscular guys who are also
Mm.
like gay, who are like they're like the dad in the relationship.
Right.
Yes. So those
Oh, so
guys don't care
when I
that much
said
about their
super
appearance.
straight, that's what I meant. That's what I meant then. Super
Okay.
straight is actually gay. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah, that's I feel that. Because when you're super straight, you become gay.
It's like you go so far one
Wow,
way that you come out the other way.
dude. That statement that you just said is almost an allegory for what they like to do.
That's I mean, I wouldn't know, but I would assume so, yeah.
Jacob,
I'm
you
gonna
know.
I'm gonna think about it. No, I don't know. I don't know. I've never actually been gay. I can't say that I have.
You've never been gay.
I've never been gay in my life. No.
Dude, I was once or twice. Um I mean, fourth grade was weird, man. I don't know about you.
Yeah, fourth grade was crazy. I don't know. Anyways,
Anyways, I think I'm going to Japan.
I just wanted to have like a moment of uncomfortable silence after that conversation. Why are you going to Japan though?
Dude, apparently I'm going to Japan, bro, because um my mother really wants to go on a vacation or something with me
Okay.
and my sister, but I don't really think my sister wants to go. And like Japan was one of the places
Okay.
that she wanted us to choose from. And I was like, I want to go to Japan. And she was like, okay, let's go to Japan. So here's the other places that she said.
Okay.
Um Santorini,
That's in
Italy,
Greece,
France.
okay?
Yeah, but I guess like specifically Santorini.
Okay. Whatever.
Italy.
That's like saying, "Oh, let's not go to
This
Washington
is
State.
what
Let's go to Seattle specifically." Like, what's the
it's. I
difference?
don't know. It's what she messaged me. Okay, so
Okay.
just
Okay.
I
Keep
know
reading. Keep reading.
Italy, France, or Japan.
Okay. Yeah,
What
those
would
are
you
like the
want? What
white
would you
girl
do?
places. Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
Those are the white girl places for
Well,
sure.
well, I don't even think Japan is a white girl place. I think Japan is a white person place,
That is true.
but it's not really a white person place though because a lot of black people
A
like to
lot
go
of
to
I was
Japan.
just
So
gonna say a lot of black people who like anime are also like obsessed with Japan.
It's just an American
It
thing.
is.
So it's not really a white
We
person thing.
literally bombed the
It's just
shit out of them. We literally dropped two nuclear bombs on them and they like sort of hijacked our culture.
yeah, I think it's kind of like we go over there because we're so fascinated to see what they've done. Like, wow, you really brought yourself up from the ashes here.
That's
Pokemon? What's
exactly
that?
what
You know what I
the
mean?
tourism is. Like, whoa, you have these little like weird anime dolls. That's so cool. I didn't know you guys
Wow,
were
that's
still,
so
a country.
cool. Yeah, that's so cool. You know, half of your population has to work in the red light district because of what we did to you years
That's
ago.
true.
Let's
That's
go and
true.
have fun and then make fun of it when we walk past it. That's great. You know, I would
Dude,
like
they're
to
like
talk
not
about
having
that.
kids now. That's the other thing. Like the women there, there is such big rates of like female depression where the women just are just like, I don't want to have
Horrible.
kids. I don't want to start a family. I don't want anything. I just want to be like left alone, just because of how like mental their entire population is. Like they're having a real problem because they're having like 0.5 births for each person. Like every second person is having like one kid, so their population is on a massive decline and they don't have anybody to give like jobs to that young people should have, so they're like being done by robots and everybody's going broke. It's like we put their country in a horrible economic position.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of like someone going to Japan and then like talking about the red light district though?
I saw this one really funny video where it was like a guy that was just like, "Oh, let's go on a trip to beautiful Tokyo," and it's him like showing Tokyo around, and then he goes to the red light district, and I guess he gets like seduced by a woman, and then these guys who like demand money from him, and he's chasing them around. It turns into
What?
like an action sequence. It was just like a Discord video that was going around a while back, where it's just like, "Oh,
Huh.
this is not like an innocent tourism video. This is just like how fucked up that country is, that city is." So aside from that, like I haven't heard of anyone talking about it, but I know it's a thing. Yeah.
So I have, and I just don't understand like what the point of going to it is, especially I don't know. I just don't I think I mean I'm I mean, I feel like a lot of people would just be uncomfortable. You know,
Yeah. I've never gone to a red light district in my life. I wouldn't know. That's not a thing
but
in the
they,
places where I
I,
visited.
but Japan, they're like, oh, it's like a thing, and they go like it's a tourist destination,
That's
Jacob.
fucking weird, dude.
It is.
Going to a foreign country to pay hookers there to sleep with you because the hookers in your own country are too disgusted by you
But
is
Jacob,
what?
I've heard of I've heard of couples going together though.
Yeah, that's even weirder.
But just to walk down there to like see it.
Yeah,
But
that's
then I'm
that's
like,
what they
why
all
even at
say.
all?
Oh yeah, I just walked down there so I could just see the hookers. I wasn't actually gonna sleep with them. That's weird, man.
So Japan, and one of the first things that my mom sent me about Japan was that she wanted to do. You ready for this?
Yeah,
Real life Mario go karting.
that's a thing. Hey, that's
Real
the
life
wonderful
Mario.
thing about Japan. You could just go with your wife to the red light district, and you could go real life Mario go karting on the same day.
It's awesome. I think that
You could see
um
Hiroshima, dude. Keep talking.
R.I.P. all the Japanese people.
Is that why we you?
Jacob, that was a cruel thing to mention.
Is that why we're having a moment of silence now?
Yeah, and I want to disband the movie Oppenheimer because it didn't give enough. Um, you know what? That's what Jacob once said, guys. One time I went to see Oppenheimer with Jacob, and he said that he didn't like the movie because it didn't give any light on the people of the bombing
that
in
that is
Japan.
true. That was an actual take that I gave. Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
But that's not what the movie was about.
But the entire movie is him building a bomb. Could I at least see the people that were bombed by the bomb? Like, I
Why, you
don't
sick
because
person?
I don't care about a 9 hour court hearing about whether or not he's a
You wanted to
communist.
see. You
I don't
wanted
care
to
about
see
his
them
I don't
get
care about his
bombed.
ex-girlfriend that like killed herself. I didn't like those scenes in the movie that were irrelevant to the plot. So why couldn't they have shown the effects of the bombing?
You wanted to see them get bombed.
I wanted to see the
Sick
effects. The
person.
movie didn't thematically
Sick.
challenge me enough as a viewer. I'm like that picture of the cat with the glasses on.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Japan, Mario go karting. Wait,
Yes.
so
So
Jacob,
that's what I was saying. You could do a bunch of stuff in the same day.
which which place would you choose though?
Paris, France. My parents are not huge fans of France. They have been several times, and every single time they're just like, "Ew, I don't want to go here. There's poor people." And it's like, well, obviously it's like a city. You're gonna see like homeless people, and they're just like,
Have
"Oh, there's homeless people in the capital city. Could you believe this? How is this a good enough tourist destination?" But no,
Have
personally,
you
I
been
would
there
just
with them?
go. No, I've never been to France ever.
Never been.
Nope. I've seen
Hmm.
France because I climbed up on the cliffs in Dover, which is like that little point in Florida, which is like it says like 90 miles to Cuba. They have the same thing in like England where it's like 90 miles to France, and you can like see it in the distance beyond the fog, and people are just like, "Whoa, cool! That's France over there. Wow!" So it's like a whole thing. But I've never been to the country. Maybe I like flew for the airport when I was a little kid. I just don't remember, but I've never like been to the country.
Right.
Yeah, but I would go just to see how it is. Like, I don't know. The French people are like interesting. I wanna see what they're like.
But Jacob, I really don't think that Japan is a white girl place. I think
It's a
it's
white people place, yeah.
yeah, it's an American person place, but I can't. Okay, imagine like the whitest, most annoying girl that you know.
Yeah.
Like, what would she be doing in Japan? What could you imagine her doing in Japan? I
No, but she
can't
would love
imagine.
Italy. She would love Italy, dude. The whitest person that I know would love Italy.
But I'm saying Japan.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying Italy fits them better. Yeah, Japan is not. I know what you're
Japan,
saying.
you
Yes,
have to be cultured,
a little bit.
okay,
Yeah.
to appreciate it and go there. Do you agree?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What would you do in France?
I don't know, man. Get baguettes. I would go to Pret a Manger.
Baguette?
I would go to Pret a Manger and get some baguettes from Pret a Manger.
What is that?
It's a French restaurant. It's all over the U.S. as well. They just sell like
So
baguettes and stuff
why would you need to go to France if it's in the U.S.?
because they're not authentic French baguettes. Why would you need to go to Italy to have fucking pizza if they have it in the U.S.? Because it's not authentic.
I heard that. Oh my gosh, Jacob! I know what we need to gossip about.
What?
All right, first let's talk about the pizza in Italy. Have you ever been to Italy?
No.
Me neither, bro.
I was going to go to Sicily when I was 8 years old, but I got like sick and started throwing up blood on the morning that the flight was scheduled for, so I stayed behind. So I've never been to Italy.
That's rough.
Yeah.
I heard the pizza there is it's very different than what we're used to, and actually, if you really like the pizza in America, you probably won't like the pizza
Yeah,
there.
because the pizza in America supposedly, this is just what my parents have said, it's like really greasy and it's like very fat, like, especially like Pizza Hut pizza or the chain restaurant pizza. It's like very like crusty and fat and has like a lot of pepperonis and stuff. Whereas the pizza in Italy, it's like very thin. It has like mozzarella and arugula and it's all just like these different things. They put like this like Greek dressing on it and a bunch of like different sauces. They just like they try to make it like focaccia. They try to make it taste like I don't know, like some Mediterranean dish. And that's not at all what pizza in the US is. It's way less fast foody and way more like fancy in Italy, supposedly.
Yeah. I think it's crazy how it was made into this like handheld thing when like they have a lot of like deli meats and like prosciutto and different things on their
Yeah,
pizzas
yeah,
there, right?
prosciutto, yeah. Yeah,
So have you seen the clip? Have you seen the clip of this Italian guy? His name is
prosciutto.
Mario Bosco, and he is talking about the ways to pronounce Italian things.
Mario Bosco. No, no, never.
Well, there's a video of him saying like about prosciutto, and he says, mats, give me some mats. He's like, that's not how you say it. It's mozzarella, and it's like the
Mozzarella.
funniest. It's like the funniest video I've ever seen.
Mozzarella. Gabagool.
Oh yeah. And then they ask him, are you fine with gabagool? And he's like, yeah, I'm fine with gabagool.
Oh, okay. Italians are interesting. They talk with their hands a lot too. It's like an Italian will be telling
He
an
said,
Italian will be like giving you directions on where to drive on the road, and his hands will be like jerking off like some invisible dude like in front of you.
oh,
They like hold up like their little like fingers like together, and they're like dragging it up and down, up and down. I'm just like, dude, I just asked where to turn. I don't need this.
but I've fallen into this rabbit hole of Mario Bosco,
Okay.
and
You've done your
it's
research.
fascinating. Yeah, I've done my research, and he does this like little podcast clips on, I guess it's a full podcast. I mean, on like YouTube and TikTok and such, with a couple other Italian guys. But like all the comments and everything is just like, you guys aren't Italian. You're not Italian. And it's very interesting. It's like, are they Italian? Like, what is being Italian? How much of coming from a place do you need to be to represent that place when you're in America?
Yeah. That's a really good question. Yeah.
Right.
Like
right.
because
And he's
I
like,
recently met a person who was just like there was like a discussion of like last names, and they said, "Oh, when your name ends with SKI, ski, it means it's a Polish name. I would know this because I'm Polish." And I'm just like, "Whoa, that's so cool. Do you speak any Polish?" And they're just like, "No, my grandparents or great grandparents or something are from there." And I don't have like an adverse reaction to that where I'm just like, "Whoa, you're not a real Polish." I'm just like thinking like, okay, like like I would still consider that person at least like ethnically Polish, but they're not culturally Polish. So it's just like it just depends on what kind of community you're aiming for. Like if someone asks you where your family's from, you can definitely say that they're Polish. But if you get put in a town full of Polish people, then it's not like you're going to be able to relate to them very
right.
well. So it's just like there's all kinds of different questions that come with that, and that
Right.
like really got me thinking.
And with the Italian thing, a lot of people are like, they're not Italian, they're Italian American. And he's like, I'm Italian. My parents were born in Italy. And it's like, okay, yeah, your parents were born in Italy and you were born in America. So you're Italian American.
Yeah.
And but there's a lot of videos where like they'll sing like popular songs, like they sing like a Backstreet Boys song or something, and they all sing it in Italian at the same time. And like it's the funniest thing ever because you can tell like which one of them like just doesn't know what is going on.